there, but this dress needs to seal the deal. Make a grown man kneel, but it can't come right out and say pride. Can't look like I'm desperate or like I'm waiting for it. I've got to leave Warner his pride. So pride is more in love. There she is! Oh my God, you guys. All this week I've had butterflies. And every time he looks at me, it's totally proposed. Oh my God, you guys. So help me dress with my fairy tale. Can't wear something I bought on sale. Love is like forever, this is no time to economize. Oh my God, you guys. Oh, blondes make commissions so easy. Excuse me, have you seen this? It just came in. It's perfect. For a blonde. Oh, right, with a half-loop stitch on the China silk. Oh, well, the thing is, you can't put a half-loop stitch on China silk. It'll cover. And you didn't just get this in because I saw it in last May's Vogue. Oh my God, you guys. I'm not about to buy last year's dress at this year's price. Else alright, that sales girl's lies. It may be perfect for a blonde, but I'm not that blonde. I may be in love, but I'm not stupid, lady. I've got eyes. Oh my God. Oh, sorry, I'm a mistake. Couldn't mistake or break. Just ignore what she is and be well. Try this letter from Milan. Go on, try it on. I take care of the first line tell. You take it from me to L. Oh my God, you guys. This one's perfect, and it's just my size. See, we really do country, you never have to compromise. Oh my God. Oh my God, you guys. Let's go home before someone cries. If there ever was a perfect couple, this one qualifies. As we love you guys. Oh, I love you guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys. Oh, Warner, tonight's just perfect.
No, you're perfect.
No, you are.
No, you are.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
You.
I'm even irritating myself.
Look, Elle, I want you to know how happy you've made me. Every guy dreams of a girl who looks like you. We both know why we're here. I see it in your eyes. I guess it calms my fears. You know it's not a surprise. I thought one look at you, looking like a dream came true. Would leave me speechless like you always do. But now we're wide awake, and we got some plans to make. Let's take some action, baby. So baby, give me your hand. I got some dreams to make true. I know that you'd understand. It's time to get serious. Time to get serious with you.
I never thought that
Honey, I'm not finished.
Oh, sorry.
Since I was 2 or 3, my life was planned out neat. I get my law degree.
Yeah.
And then when my sender see a big white house back east, all of the amenities,
Yeah.
3 kids at least, just like the Kennedys. Here's where our lives
Our
begin.
lives begin.
But just where do you fit in?
Fit me in.
I'll break it down now, baby. So baby, give me your hand.
Here's my hand. Here's my hand.
I got some dreams to make true.
We both got dreams to make true.
I know that you'd understand. It's time to get serious. Time to get serious. Serious. Gotta wake up and take our journey serious. I'm telling you as a future take it, don't be shy.
Okay.
Baby, that's why you and I should break up.
Yes, baby, I'll give you my hand. What? You're breaking up with me? I thought you were proposing.
Look, if I'm gonna be a senator when I'm 30, I'm gonna need somebody serious. Lesser Marilyn, more of a Jackie. Serious. Somebody classy, not too tacky. Okay, that came out wrong. Baby, let's both be strong. I mean, we've known all along.
Just shut up! What does that mean? I'm not serious. I'm seriously in love with you.
Baby, my future's all planned. I got some dreams to make true. I thought that you'd understand. It's time to get serious. Time to get serious. Back, please.
Sweetheart, it's been 12 days. Please let us help you through. She's eating Milky Way. We think you should be shocked. And let us tell you what. We don't think he's that hot. Well, you're a slut. 3 words. Spring, break, cowbells.
Oh my God, that is what. Why are you saying that?
We all descend into madness.
Oh my God, Ellie, honey, it's so good to see you. We got you some magazines. We got you People. And your favorite, the one they named after you. Our magazine.
Oh, thanks, Pilar, but I think it's going to take more than People and Elle to bring me back from my shame spiral. And then, sweetie, you're just going to have to hold on, because the new Cosmo ain't out till next week.
What, don't tell me Panchos are back in?
No, worse. It's Warner's brother, Peyton Huntington III, and his new wife. It's pictures from their wedding. Look.
Muffy Vanderbilt?
Muffy?
Wait, that's the kind of girl Warner wants. Someone serious. Someone lawyerly. Someone who wears black even though nobody is dead. Girls, I have a completely brilliant plan. What you want, Warner, what you want is me. But you'll need to see me in a brand new domain. Yeah, it's plain. Warner in a different setting. You will see you're getting all of this plus a brain. I'll meet you there at Harvard with the book in my hand. Big sturdy book, big wordy book, full of words I'll understand and write. There is where you see it too. Warner, what you want is right in front of you. What you want is clear.
What you want.
Right here.
What you want is right in front of you, front of you. What you want.
It's clear.
What you want.
Right here.
What you want is right in front of you, front of you.
Step 1, he's off to Harvard Law, so I get in there too.
Step 2.
I'll make him reassess, impress him with my high IQ.
Step 3.
He'll throw a great big wedding
And invite all those new.
That's great. Nice plan. Now, can we think this through? Harvard Law School?
I have a 4.0 grade average.
Yeah, in fashion merchandising. What makes you think you can do this?
Love, I'm doing this for love, and love will see me through. Yeah, with love on my side, I can lose, and Harvard can't refuse a love so pure and true. Don't lawyers feel love too?
Even if they do, what you want, sweetheart, is the easy thing. If you're going to swing it, it will make you sing it, sing it. There's else that's more than 164. So no more parties for you. You'll need a killer essay or to not even home. With my letters, find better. Any chance you know the book?
Who knows?
That would be a good end. It's all Lord, book in front of you.
What you want.
Yes, I know.
What you want.
Even so,
What you want is right in front of you, front of you. What you want.
No, you go.
What you want.
No, really go.
What you want is right in front of you,
Law school?
Yes, Daddy, law school.
Good God, why? Law school's for boring, ugly, serious people. And Button, you are none of those things. What you want, Button, hate you to say no word, but what you want's absurd. Cost a whole lot of swag, and hell why? Button, when you stay right here, pursue a film career.
What a nice perfect bed.
Yes, East Coast is foreign, there's no film studios. It's cold and dark, no valet parking, all the girls have different noses. Hell, Button, it's like the damn frontier. Tell me what's out there that you can get right here.
Guys, look, I'm doing this for love. A love I have to win. I can live without sun or ballet. I can't just walk away, betray what might have been.
Fine, okay, I'll pay your way if you get in. What you want is make it great. What you want, and it's paid. What you want is right in front of you, in front of you.
Hey, everybody! It's the Spring Fling Bear Bash Extreme!
Not for you. You can either party or attend home law. Time to study. Go.
This is Steve. You're making me crazy.
Oh, what you want to be out because the sun you want. What you want to be sunny stuck inside your door. What you want to be partying with a song I love. What you want to be strong.
Be strong.
Whoa!
134. Still not good enough. Try again.
Oh, what you want to be perfect on the shake the room. What you want to be proof is something that's a move. What you want to be wondering greater youth is gone. What you want to be strong.
Hold on.
Whoa!
151. Still not harder material. Once again.
What you want to be breathing in the healthy air. What you want to be chasing in the need of care. What you want to be all the beauty in their love. What you want to be sorry I did my best. What you want to be feeling like a lovely child. What you want to be driving on the pedals. What you want to be feeling good to be alive.
I hear them say
175.
175? 175? 175!
So, gentlemen, Harvard Law grants acceptance to Aaron Schultz and Sandeep Paramadan.
Outstanding.
And now, Miss Elle Woods, who was kind enough to send in a headshot.
We should admit her for reasons of
Multiculturalism.
oh yes, multiculturalism.
Gentlemen, please get a hold of yourselves. Oh, what a shame. She'd bother sending in a personal essay.
How's this for a personal essay?
What you want,
Goodness me!
what you want,
Security!
what you want is right.
Who are you?
I'm what you want. Harvard is your lucky day.
We're through all this way.
With your team UCLA. Okay?
Okay, this is what a woods inspires. Everyone admires us, so what do you say?
This is not a personal essay.
An essay so boring and so much does not fit. So we're very hard right here. Making sure you must admit that L. Would you join the chosen few? Harvard, what we want is right in front of us.
May I approach?
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Go L.
Now, see here, Miss Elle Woods. You can't just barge in here with those ethnic movements. This is a very flashy presentation, but I don't see one reason to admit you.
How about love? You ever been in love? 'Cause if you have, you'll know that love never accepts a defeat. No challenge it can't meet, no place it cannot go. Don't say no to woman love. Don't laugh when I say love. Don't think that I'm naive, because even a person who's smart can listen to their heart, can listen and believe. So believe in what love can achieve. Do you believe?
I do.
Do you
Me too.
believe?
Yes, we believe in love. How about you?
Welcome to Harvard!
Now it's there, what you want, let's go get what you want. It's right in front of you, what you want. Now we're done, what you want. With step one, what you want. It's right in front of you, what you want, what you want, what you want, what you want.
Hello, I'm Emmett Forrest. Welcome to the hallowed halls of Harvard Law. Let's go around and introduce ourselves, shall we?
Aaron Schultz. I want a Fulbright and the roads are a financial software code. But that's a challenge I've outgrown. How many yachts can one man own? Some say that I am punctual school. Somehow I don't use that much. Why my workforce not as steep? Harvard's the perfect place for me. Pretty impressive, good to know.
Welcome to Harvard.
What's up?
Yo!
Sandeep Agrawal Padamanan, but you may call me Your Majesty. In my country, my word was law, but then I free because of stupid coup d'etat. But here I learn, I make new friends, and soon return in bulletproof Mercedes-Benz.
Pretty impressive, good to know.
Welcome to
Enid
Harvard.
Hoops. I did the pieces overseas, inoculating refugees and family clinics. I built myself bun trees. I fought to clean them with glue to save the rare endangered blues and led a protest march against insensitive cartoons.
Pretty impressive.
But now I'm on the legal track because this country's out of whack and only women have the guts to go and take it back. I'll get the gun to compete and get the people burning green and really stick it up the father-centric war machine.
Oh my god, I love your top. It's like so fatigue chic. Does anyone know where I can find Criminal Law 101 with Professor Callahan? Oh, and Warner Huntington III?
It's in Ruskowich, second building on the left.
Oh, thank you.
I want a Fulbright and the roads
In
are a
my
financial software
country,
code.
my
Why
I did the
word
pieces
was
overseas,
law.
inoculating refugees and family clinics. So I built myself bun trees.
Harvard's the perfect place for
Warner!
Ah,
Excuse me.
ah,
Pardon me.
ah.
Coming through.
Harvard's the perfect place for me. Pretty impressive, good to know. Welcome to Harvard.
Elle?
Warner! Oh, I totally forgot you go here.
What are you doing here?
Well, I go here.
You got into Harvard.
What, like it's hard?
Miss Woods, L, I think this is yours.
Oh, is this my social agenda?
No, this is your academic roster.
Oh, right. There's that. Anyway, we should totally catch up after class.
Who is she?
My ex-girlfriend.
Oh, that pink you're wearing. Is that even legal? Well, pink's my signature color, so I gathered.
All right, everyone, take your seats. Callahan should be here any minute. 2 years ago, I was right where you are currently. And I'm sure I heard the same rumors all of you heard as well. Callahan is ruthless. He bathes in the blood of sheep. Blah, blah, blah. These rumors are partly true. What you really need to know is that...
You have the right to remain silent. Everything you say can and will be used against you. Now, when you choose a law career, the moment you embark, there is that joke you're bound to hear. A lawyer is a shark. Ignore that. It's simplistic and it's dumb. Only some of you will turn out sharks. Just some. The rest are chum. Our topic is blood in the water. Kids, it's time you face. Law school is a waste. Oh yes, unless you acquire a taste for blood in the water. Dark and red and raw, you're nothing until the thrill of the kill becomes your only law. Mr. Schultz, hypothetical question. Would you be able to defend the following banker accused of fraud? A kind old grandma took her savings and she sent it to her client, all she saved since she was born. Well, he promised to invest it, but he spent it on prostitutes and heroin and porn.
No, not that quick.
Wrong! This one is a win, unless you're lazy. Grandma's broke, she'll have some act from legal aid. Put her on the stand and call her old and crazy. Your guy goes free and he can get you high and laid. Look for the blood in the water. Read your Thomas Hobbes. Only spineless snobs will war with the morally dubious jobs. Yes, blood in the water. Your scruples are a flaw. Miss Hoops, another hypothetical. Would you be the right lawyer to defend the following client? Let us say they offered you a bundle for defending a famous hitman for the mafia elite. Seems he missed his chosen prey, killed a nun and drove away, running over 3 cute puppies on the street.
Why? You think I wouldn't defend him just because he's a typical man?
Oh, you lesbians think you're so tough. Oh dear, excuse my comment has offended. Hard to argue though when you're too mad to speak. Your employment will be very quickly ended. Once they see higher emotions make you weak. So it's my point, I run a $1 billion law firm. And I hire 4 new interns every year. From this class I will select 4 young sharks whom I respect, and those 4 will have a guaranteed career. Do you follow me? So I want to see what?
Blood in the water.
Exactly. Let the game begin. 4 of you will win. But just those 4 with a dorsal fin. Yes, blood in the water. So bite and scratch and claw. Yes, Miss
Woods, Elwoods.
Well, someone's had their morning coffee. Would you please care to summarize the case of State of Indiana, Mrs. Hurd, from your reading, please?
Oh, well, I wanted to answer the puppy question.
But I'm asking about the assigned reading.
Okay, who assigns reading for the first day of class?
You have guts, Miss Woods, Miss Kensington. Let us say you teach a class at Harvard Law School, a position that you're justly proud about, but a girl on whom you call hasn't read the case at all. Should you let it go, or?
No, I throw her out.
Ah. All right, then. You heard your classmates. You have just been killed. She cut your throat, so grab your coat. Yes, you've got guts, but now they're spilled. Your blood's in the water. So would you please withdraw? And if your turn, be ready to learn. Or is that unfair? Oh wait, I don't care. That's just how I rule. Then life is a school with fear and shock and awe. You're nothing until the thrill of the kill becomes your only law. Your only law. Your only law.
Woods Kumail, there you are. Look, I was kicked out of class my first year too. I know the feeling, it's terrible. But trust me, your law career is not over just yet.
Law career? So not the problem. Anyway, I need to get back into class with Warner. Do you think you could help me?
Yeah, just make sure you've done your reading next time.
Okay. Excuse me, but why would you do that to another girl?
Do what?
Well, us girls have to stick together. We can't make each other look bad to make ourselves look good.
I did not make you look bad. You were simply unprepared. Try reading a law book next time, but I should warn you, they don't come with pictures.
Okay, I'll just give you ladies a moment then.
Aren't there girls going wild somewhere without you?
Hey,
Oh, Warner, oh, thank God you're here.
look, Elle, I'm sorry.
Sorry about what?
Warner, is there something you'd like to tell Elle?
Wait. Do you know her?
Yeah, look, Vivian and I went to boarding school together. She's my girlfriend now.
I'm sorry, I just hallucinated for a second. Could you repeat what you just said, please?
He said, I'm his girlfriend now.
Girlfriend? Margot, Serena, Pilar, Kate, girls, what are you doing here?
Honey, this is a tragedy, and every tragedy needs a great chorus. We're here to help, but we're not actually here. We're just in your head. Honey, what you crying at? You're not losing him to that. Both her hair and shoes are flat. Why is she so rude? Wipe your tears, it's no big thing. You were meant to wear his ring. Cheer up, chin up, it's time to bring a happy attitude. Keep it positive. As you slap her to the floor, keep it positive. As you pull her hair and call her whore, you will take her in a fight. You and he will reunite. You know we're right, we're positive.
Wait, girls, violence is never wise. Not the way to win back guys. Anyway, she's twice my size. Got a plan B.
Me? Look at her, she's like a nun. Show you are way more fun. Bust out the left hand stand, you won. You're off the Hazel G.
What?
Keep it positive. Yeah, lay out your inner freak. Keep it positive. Miss Fancy Pants will last a week. You will whet his appetite. You and he will reunite. You know we're right. We're positive. We're positive. We're positive. We're positive.
Oh my God, you're making me sick.
Oh, really? Are we? Warner, let's take us back to my place.
Hey, be positive. That he loves you and not her. You're hotter and I bet you're smarter. She don't know the real him. You'll feel him, so don't let her steal him. Wake him up like Sleeping Beauty. Turn his head with your red hot booty. You bring the noise, you bring the fun. It's positive anytime to shake your jump. Shake, 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 shake. Woo!
My name's Elle Woods, and I came all the way out here from Harvard Law School.
Wow, that's a good school.
I know, right? Well, anyway, I did it to follow my one true love, Warner, out here, and now he's dating an evil preppy.
Oh my God. So what's she got that you don't got? 3 boobs?
She's serious.
Seriously, does she have 3 boobs?
No, she's a constipated polo shirt with a mousy brown bob, and apparently that's what Warner wants. So you have to make me a brunette.
No. Do you know the #1 reason behind all bad hair decisions?
Love. You're lost without your love. Your heart is on the floor. I can help you. I've been there before. When I need to relax, I just put on some tracks from this CD I bought for the store. Isn't that relaxing? It's called Celtic Moods. When I'm lonely or feeling dejected, I play this, and it never fails. I pretend like I'm in Ireland with Enya and the whales. When my telephone gets disconnected, or I spend every night alone, I pretend like I'm in Ireland, where the Irish bagpipes drum. Smell the grass as a rainstorm is ending. People smile as I walk past their farms, as I walk with my sailor named Brendan, and we dance without moving our arms. In a bar once I met this guy Dewey, and he bought me like 14 beers, and he told me that he was from Ireland, so I lived with him for 10 years. If I squinted, he looked like my sailor through my boozy, delusional fog. Then he dumped me for some slut named Kayla, took my trailer and took my dog. In Ireland, they know how to love you. You embrace in the misty Irish breeze. And if your Irish boy tires of you, you're allowed to shoot him in the knees. Hey, you look like that poster for Ireland. Long blonde hair and that sweet sunny face. Oh no, wait, that's the poster for Sweden. No, screw it. I'll never see either place. But a girl sweet as you has a future. You have hope as each new day dawns. Girls like you always get to see Ireland. Send my love to the
Oh God. It's days like today where I miss my dog Rufus the most. It's our annual glamour shot, see? We're little sailors.
Beyond adorable, and no woman should be denied her dog.
Oh, tell me something I don't know.
So I'm bringing the lobster.
Perfect, and I've got a case of Chardonnay. Now that's a party.
There's a party? Oh. Hello, Vivian.
Hello, Elle.
Yeah, if you fancy getting together next Friday?
Hey, Elle, maybe that guy you like will be there. You should totally go.
Yes, definitely come. It's a costume party.
Oh, I love costume parties.
Of course you do. Next Friday at 8, 243 Mass Avenue. See you there.
Oh, Elle, you need to go and you need to do this. Because if a girl like you can't win back her man, there's no hope for the rest of us.
Thanks, Paulette. Thanks for talking me off the edge. I needed this.
Anytime, sweetie. Now you go and you fight for him. Bye!
The Irish, they never stop fighting. They keep fighting till everyone's dead. I don't
felt like it had to be said. There's a boy at that party who loves you, something most of us only dream of. You go out there and you get some Ireland, the country of whiskey and love.
Whitney?
Vivian, darling!
Thank you so much for hosting.
Oh, my pleasure.
We all needed a break from multiple anxieties and stressing about Callahan's internship.
You could say that again, but now no worries, dear. Now, Minkle, darling, Minkle!
You do know that Whitney's father is next in line to be Speaker of the House?
So you said.
Just think of it. Future presidents may be in this very room. I'm going to go find Robert Coleman and convince him he must join our study group. Apparently, his summer house is 3 houses down from Justice Souter.
Yeah, great. I'll go grab a drink.
Oh, check out Miss October.
Man, Elle, what's with the costume?
Can a girl shake things up a little bit?
Yeah, but why couldn't you have worn this if we were going out?
Well, because I guess you never asked.
Well, now ranks the greatest regret of my life. Still can't believe you here at Harvard. Back at UCLA, I never would have guessed. Sometimes I miss the old days. Those parties senior year, I thought we ruled the world.
You funneled all that beer. I held your head as you hurled.
We were like God back then, walking among common men. Tell me why can't it be that way again?
Dreams don't just disappear. We could keep dreaming them here.
What?
Like senior year, but funner. You got your future all planned.
Yes, I
What if I'm standing there too?
Wait, I'm not calling you.
I'm here 'cause I understand.
Not sure I
I'm
understand.
here 'cause I'm serious.
Yeah, right. You look real serious.
Warner, don't forget that I got into this school too. I mean, now we're both here studying law, and well, maybe we'll both get Callahan's internship, and then we can work together.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You got kicked out of class like every day. You don't actually think you have a chance of getting that internship, do you?
Of course.
Nobody wants it more than me. It's a guaranteed career.
Elle, you're looking fluffy, as usual. Hello, Vivian. Thanks for the great tip on the costume party. I see that you came as last year's sample sale.
Hey, listen, Elle, you got an A-stack course. He's not called C-minus Callahan for nothing.
Warner, I'm completely cognizant of both those facts. You're not going to make it through the semester, let alone Callahan's internship. Even if you keep going and going and going. Face it, Bunny. One of these things is not like the other. One day we'll nominate Supreme Court justices and you'll tan. Run home, Elle. Change out of your skank costume. Oh, really? Is that what you see, Vivian? Well, that's a shame because I am Gloria Steinem. Researching undercover for my feminist manifesto, I was a Playboy bunny. Are you actually calling Gloria Steinem a skank?
Who's calling Gloria Steinem a skank?
She is!
Whoa, Elle. What's up, Doc?
Love.
Excuse me?
I put my faith in love. I followed where it led.
Love that you're
To
here.
my personal circle of hell. It has not worked out well. I wish that I were dead. 'Cause instead of a wedding and love, I'm flunking out of school, a total laughing stock. Someone he and his friends can just mock. So go on, here's my head, just hit it with a rock.
Wait, go back. You came out here to follow a man. Harvard Law was just part of that plan. Man, what rich, romantic planet are you from?
Malibu.
Instead of lying outside by the pool, you stalk some guy to an Ivy League school. That's the weirdest reason I have ever...
Well, why'd you come?
Okay. I grew up in the Roxbury slums with my mom in a series of bumps. Guys who showed me all the ways a man can fail. I went through law school by busting my ass, worked 2 jobs in addition to class. So forgive me for not weeping at your tail.
Well, excuse me, just because you've got some kind of chip on your shoulder.
You know what? You're right. There's a chip on my shoulder, and it's big as a boulder. And with the chance I've been given, I'm gonna be driven as hell. I'm so close I can taste it, so I'm not gonna waste it. Yeah, there's a chip on my shoulder. You might wanna get one as well.
Oh, I'm sorry, but that sounds highly negative. Wait, 2 jobs plus law school? How did you do it?
Well, I don't go to parties a lot. Not good use of the time that I've got. Can't spend hours doing my hair or staying in shape.
I don't spend hours.
But I know it'll all be worthwhile when I win my first lucrative trial and buy my mom that great big house up on the Cape.
Oh, that's so sweet.
No, that's the chip on my shoulder. I hugged my mom and told her that with the chance I've been given, I'm gonna be driven as hell. Though I can't take the day off, I sure think of the payoff. You need a chip on your shoulder. Little Miss Woods, comma L.
I just need to show to everyone that I'm serious.
What you need is to get to work. Where are your law books?
Oh, they're here somewhere.
This vanity is real picturesque, but it started his life as a desk. Clear it off and find some room for books instead.
Hey, what are you doing?
Can you live without this? Can you live without that? I don't know what this is.
It's for hair.
Where I have spent some time in proving what's inside your head. Out, out, put it in storage, sell it on eBay, leave it behind. Out, out, what are you angry? Good, so get angry. You may find the chip on your shoulder.
Ah!
Just got colder.
Hey!
But with the chance you've been given, why you not? Driven as hell, there's just no way around it. You gotta plow through till you
Found it!
been reading it hard, I can tell.
It's a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free.
Goodbye, Warner. Happy Thanksgiving. Say hi to your mom and dad for me. And Grandma Lucy.
Define malleum prohibitive.
Malleum prohibitive is
An act
an
prohibited
act
by...
prohibited by law, like jaywalking or chewing gum in Singapore.
Yes, therefore malleum in se
An
means...
act that is evil in itself. Assault, murder, white shoes after Labor Day.
Where are you going?
Home. It's Thanksgiving break, remember?
Interesting.
What?
I predict you will probably pass
Yes!
in the bottom percent of your class.
What?
If you're going for mediocre, you've done great.
Hey, that's not fair.
Look, they're laughing at me like they're laughing at you. We can't win if we don't follow through. Might I venture your vacation plans can wait.
Why do you always have to be right?
Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Goodbye, Warner. Merry Christmas. Enjoy Vale.
Ho, ho, ho!
Emmett!
Here, for you. Not quite as good as going home for Christmas, but
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
it's a real time saver. It's shampoo and conditioner all in one.
Oh! Oh, you're so adorable to think of me.
Elle, have you seen Viv anywhere?
Yeah. I mean, no.
Great, you're gonna miss our flight.
I don't know if you've noticed before, but each time Warner walks through the door, your IQ goes down to 40. maybe less.
Huh?
Although it's hardly my business to say, could it be the real thing in your way is the very guy you're trying to impress?
Yes. I've been smiling and sweet and thoroughly mean, blowing my chance. Let's not chase him away. Let's face him and say, hey, punk, let's dance. This chip on my shoulder makes me smarter and bolder. No more whining or blaming. I'm reclaiming my pride. Grab that book and let's do this. Instead of doodling hearts all through this, yeah, I got a chip on my shoulder. Let's see him knock it aside.
Mother doubts in you, shrunk and beautiful. Daughter doubts in you, go back to school with a big chip on your shoulder.
Mr. Latimer was clearly within his right to ask a visitation. Russell versus Sullivan.
But Russell was known to the mother. Latimer was an anonymous donor.
Yes, but without Mr. Latimer's sperm, the child in question would not exist.
Now you're thinking like a lawyer. Yes, Miss Woods?
Well, did the defendant keep a log of every single sperm emission made throughout his life?
Interesting. Why do you ask?
Well, unless the defendant attempted to contact every single sexual encounter to find out if a child resulted from those unions, he has no parental claim over this one whatsoever.
I see.
Why now? Why this sperm?
I do see your point.
And by Mr. Huntington's standards, all masturbatory emissions where the sperm was not clearly seeking an egg could be called reckless abandonment.
Miss Woods, you just won your case.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Miss Woods, excellent work today. I assume you're applying for my internship.
Oh, I'm one step ahead of you. Here you go. And thanks in advance for your consideration.
Dear God, it's scented. 3 months ago, I would have recycled this. Make sure to put it on file.
Guess she got a chip on her shoulder. Maybe some wise man told her that with the chance we've been given, we gotta be driven as hell. She was something to see there. I'm just happy I could be there. First big test and she aced it. She's so close she can taste it. Guess she got a chip on her shoulder. Guess you never can tell. With little Miss Woods, comma L. No, you never can tell. With little Miss Woods, comma L.
Are you ready, Colette? Oh, I don't know, Elle. Dewey scares the hell out of me.
And that's okay. Just channel that fear and tell yourself that you are a strong, independent woman, and you must be reunited with your dog.
And anyway, anyone who bakes a cake for her dog deserves nothing less.
It's shaped like a bow.
And it's not easy to find dog-friendly chocolate substitutes.
Okay.
The hell?
Me, Dewey.
Ah, crap. Not you again. Paulette, get your fat ass off my property.
I came to see my dog, Dewey. I couldn't ride. I bet you didn't even know it was his birthday.
Oh, it's your birthday? It's your birthday? Well, you can't see him, jelly gut. Best thing I ever did is kicking you out.
Oh my God. Can you believe I lived with that for 10 years? Cheapskate never even bought me a ring.
Wait, Elle, they lived together for 10 years.
Oh my God, Emmett, you're a genius.
What now?
Mr. Dewey, we are Miss Bonafonte's legal team.
Lawyers.
I don't think you understand that the great Commonwealth of Massachusetts recognizes your 10-year relationship with Miss Bonafonte as a common law marriage. which entitles her to equitable division of property.
Huh?
Translation? We're taking a dog!
Ah, whatever.
Oh, Rufus, my angel! I miss this face so much!
Great.
Isn't he the cutest? Oh my god, okay, this is the nicest thing anyone has ever done for me. Bar none, come on, Rufus, let's go! Wait, was that law? Is this the law? I'm feeling kind of tired.
Are you okay?
Is this why we'll study and slog to help the underdog? I so identify.
Right, Callan got a big murder trial defending exercise with Wyndham and means extra hard. Yeah, he's posting his internship today.
Ladies and gentlemen, I need the best and the brightest. Congratulations to the chosen few. And as for the rest of you, welcome to the middle. Emmett, I'm making you my co-counsel on the Wyndham trial. Prove yourself here, and the term associate may not be far off.
Yes,
We
sir.
start Monday, 9 a.m. sharp. Make sure everyone dresses appropriately.
Oh, Emma, that's so great. I'm so proud of you. Yes! School!
Warner, we got Callahan's internship.
What?
It's just like we planned.
Babe, this is perfect. This is just the beginning. Make this the happiest day of my life.
Warner, it's stunning.
Marry me?
Yes.
All of this time I planned I'd be patient and you would love me again. You'd come to respect my mind, then at last you'd find you could love me again. And I have turned my whole world upside down, trying not to let you go. Watching you walk away is like a fatal blow. What? Wow! Is that my name up on that list? Does someone know that I exist? Is it some mistake? Am I even awake? Pinch me now and make sure. Ow!
Meet our brand new client, Brooke. You can laugh, but she's made tons off her DVDs and book. Whip your way to tighter buns. Happily married, so she swears to her 16-year-old stud. Till stepdaughter came downstairs and found Brooke all covered in his blood. If Brooke took a plea, I'd have her out in 3 to 4. But she claims she did not kill him.
Did she?
Let's watch some more.
More than just a workout, it's a defensive weapon too. If you wrap it around your assailant neck and pull till he turns blue, you can now see the pattern handle grip to shatter your attacker's spine. Add on 3 small payments of $19.99. You'll have to quit into shape. You get grief from the guy. Work him over with this till he starts to cry. He don't look like he should. He's got to whip it good to get you out of any scrape and get you whipped into shape. What does not kill us makes us harder.
Hans, who thinks she's guilty? Okay, now here is where you kids come in. Brooke has trouble trusting me. I'm her only chance to win, but I don't speak MTV. Though Brooke won't help her own defense, she may listen to her peers. Go and place a little sense in the space between her ears. I want her whipped into shape. If there's a brain in that hair, tell it that I am the key. It's a plea for the chair, 'cause when I talk to her, I get neither plea nor plan nor alibi. I quote from our defendant say, I want her whipped into shape to the jail.
Now, ladies, just because they're in the Boston Women's Correctional Facility does not mean we can't become the best we can be. Here we go. Circle, circle, under, over, through, around. Circle, circle, under, over, through, around. Good. Circle, circle, under, over, through, around. Now, ladies, just because we can't break out of here doesn't mean we can't break a sweat. Left, right. Left, right. Good. Left, right. Left, right. Left, right. Work it out. I want you whipped into shape. When I say jump, say how high. You know you're doing it right. When you start to cry, if you don't look like you should, you've got to whip it good. Like prison ladies, no escape till you're whipped into. Swipe it through. Check it up, double down. Swipe it through. Check it up, double down. That's right, you got it. Whip it, get whipped into shape.
Miss Wyndham, you've got some visitors. And you guys get out.
Hello, Miss Wyndham. I'm Emmett Forrest, in co-conduits Stidwell, Tchaikovsky, Fox, and Callahan. These 4 are the cream of the crop at Harvard Law, and we are here to whip up your legal defense. Incidentally, my mom is a huge fan of your CDs, and she credits you with the Nutcracker Butt. Her words, not mine. So anyway, we're here to explore a couple of options that you might want to take so that you can get back to spreading your message to your fans.
That's all I want. This should be easy.
Now, Callahan is briefly down on your case, and you have a significant amount of evidence against you. Now, to free you, the jury will have to hear an alibi,
Not gonna happen.
even though it might save your life.
Yeah, put me on the stand and I'll be forced to lie.
If we can't hear an alibi, you should accept a plea bargain.
And admit to something I didn't do.
With the plea bargain, you'll get out in a couple of years. That sounds reasonable, right?
Reasonable to do time for my husband's killer. Ooh, she's tough. Yo, sister. Yo, not related. I need a defense team who knows I'm innocent. God, take them away.
Get out now.
Who is a girl with friends loyal and true? Who has a bond as strong as crazy glue? Who can sell the coal but that involves an alibi.
I can't tell that.
Everyone's got their secrets. For years, I denied my highlights.
This is worse than highlights, Elle. If this secret gets out, it will ruin my whole fitness empire. If I tell you, do you Delta sister swear not to tell anyone?
I will double Delta New sister swear.
Damn, you're hardcore. Okay, on the day of my husband's murder, I was getting
What?
What? Liposuction! Minimally invasive, but liposuction still! I had to do it, Elle. There was serious cottage cheese showing on my ass!
Oh, your secret's safe with me!
Elle, there you are.
Where's Brooke?
Oh, the guard took her away.
Great.
But I got her alibi.
I'm kidding, what is it?
I'm afraid I can't tell you.
Why not?
Well, I double Delta New sister swore not to.
Elle, this isn't some little sorority thing.
Oh, I know, it's a big sorority thing. But don't worry, Brooke really had nothing to do with this. I mean, think about it. Brooke is a fitness queen. Exercise gives you endorphins. Endorphins make you happy. And happy people just don't shoot their husbands.
Emmett, a word?
Elle, are you serious? If you don't give us this alibi, we all lose the case.
Well, then I guess we're not very good lawyers.
Will you stop being a man with it? Hoover, I mean, Elle, Callahan wants an alibi. If you give it to him, you'll sail through law school knowing there's a job offer waiting for you.
But I gave Brooke my word.
So what? Who cares?
Who cares?
Emmett, let me be very clear. This is your chance, and I gave him simple instructions. Lead this legal team and get me an alibi. You're 0 for 2. Everyone, come on, let's go. Back to work. Field trip's over. Except for you two. I'd rather not see you rapping corduroy or legally blonde again today.
Emmett, I'm sorry.
I don't need you to be sorry. I need you to tell me that alibi.
Well, I can't because I gave Brooke my word. Anyway, having an alibi isn't the only way to win this case.
No, but it sure would help.
Work with me. We'll free Brooke the right way, the noble way.
Look, this isn't some real-life original movie, okay? I'm not interested in nobility. I'm interested in saving Brooke's life.
No, you're not. You're more interested in impressing Callahan.
Well, he is my boss, and impressing him would make me his associate.
Yeah, and jeopardize our integrity and your client's trust.
Well, when you put it that way.
Exactly, butthead.
No one's called me a butthead since 3rd grade.
Well, maybe not to your face. Come on, let's get out of here. You know, if you want some help impressing Callahan, I can help you.
Okay, how?
Well, I love your scruffy vibe, but Casual Friday is so not in Callahan's vocabulary. And you have to look the part if you want to get ahead.
Hasn't your mom ever told you never to judge a book by its cover?
Oh, yes, she did. And books with tattered covers stay on the shelf. Think people haven't judged me my whole life? Think it wasn't a good idea making black my new pink?
No, that was a good idea.
I know. You trust me, don't you?
Of course I do.
Then don't stop now.
What is this place?
It's called a department store.
It's beautiful.
Shh. First, a deep breath. Take a lid. Feel all those halogens warming your skin. Smell how they pump in pure oxygen. See they care.
Ralph?
Excuse me?
Ralph, are you afraid of by Chanel?
No, thank you.
I'm scared, nevertheless. Think of the people you want to impress. Swallow your pride for me, just nod yes and pretend. There's something in the air.
I think it's love.
Exactly. Here you become what you're supposed to be. You think you can't, but you can. Think of the guy you want most to be. Here's your chance to make it, so take it like a man.
What does he want? Not really sure. Why can't we leave things the way that they they were. Why can't I never say no to her? What's that smell?
Subtext by Calvin Klein.
That I do like, that's kind of neat. Guys who wear that get beat up on my street. Still I've come this far, I can't retreat. In my shell, I'm in the hands of hell. What the hell? Here you'll become what you're supposed to be. You think you can't, but you can. Think of the guy you want most to be. Here's your chance to make it, so take it like a man.
God, I love shopping for guys.
Okay, this is strange.
Watching them change right before my eyes.
Don't watch me change.
Look at you, you're striking a pose. Your confidence grows. You'll look like a rose.
It's just clothes.
God, I love shopping for men.
Okay, this is nice.
They walk in a 2, they walk out a 10.
Is this the price?
Don't worry, this is my treat. You're someone I'd like you to meet.
Whoa. I look like Warner,
Yeah.
but it's still just me.
That's the best part. The outside is new, but now it reflects what's already in you. I couldn't change that if I wanted to, and I would not.
Thank you.
No, thank you. This is a gift. It's payment in kind. For you saw right through all the blood to my mind. We've got to buy this. What are you, blind? You look hot. I mean, is he not hot?
You'll become what you're supposed to be. You think you can, but you can. Think of the guy you want most to be. Not quite the guy that I chose to be. But when she's standing so close to me, I think I like her back.
Here's your chance to make it.
Chance to make it.
So take it like a man.
A man.
A man.
A man.
A man.
A man. A man.
There, all done. But are you sure you don't want me to paint little gapples on them for you?
Oh, thanks, Paulette, but I think that might be a bit much.
Okay, classy lawyer pink it is. When the jury sees those nails, they'll know they can trust you.
Which is more than what my legal team is doing. I mean, they're all over me to give up Brooke's alibi.
Including your friend, Emmett.
Well, he is on the team, too.
Yeah, in more ways than one.
Paulette, he's just my friend.
Oh, yeah, right. I could use a friend like that.
I've got a package for Miss Paulette Bonafonte. My name's Kyle. I'm my new route and this is my first stop of the day. Kind of cool comedy, huh? Alrighty then. Oh, do me a favor and have yourself a super day.
The new UPS guy is like a walking Greek god. So talk to him already.
I can't talk to guys like that. I mean, I'm not like you. I've got nothing to offer.
Oh, my God.
Did you just see that? She's got the most perfect balance that I've ever seen. You're natural. Hi, Paulette.
I see dead people. No, 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 no. They're just my Greek chorus. I'm so psyched you can see them too now. But I haven't even had any Jägermeister.
When your bend and snap has dampened snap, it's known to alter all laws of physics and logic.
bend and snap.
The bend and snap. It's a move invented by the UCLA cheerleaders to break the will of the opposing team. But it also has real-life applications. It's 99.9% effective against straight men.
Yeah, but I have a track record with those.
I see the problem here. It's not physical, it's spiritual. Melissa just needs a little spirit.
And Serena knows all about spirit. She is the UCLA cheer team leader.
Go Bruins! Go Bruins! Go Bruins! Cheerleaders scare me.
Yes, because we command and demand attention. For real, let out the cheerleader you fear. You've got the pom-poms, it's time to shake him. Ready? Okay!
Look at my ass, look at my thighs. I'm catnip to the guys, they chase my tail, they pull and pen. Wanna touch this, but they can't. All the boys wanna come and play. Snap my fingers and they obey. Why they follow me around all day? Watch me while I walk away. I bend and snap. Look how hard it's getting. Bend and snap. I bet right now you swim. Spring the trap, the cheer and clap. No panic and the bend gets the bend and snap. No, that's easy for you to say. And you, well, if you wanna make the team, then fake some self-esteem. The more you jump around and scream, then the sexier you seem. Yeah, sorry girl, that ain't how I play. This wouldn't work if I tried all day. I gotta go get my ass in the spray. Watch me while I walk away. Don't wait before you walk away. Bend and snap. Look how good you're getting. Bend and snap. I bet right now you're sweating. Spring the trap. Now cheer and clap. So depend on your friend called the band.
It's not the time to overthink. Just try it once. He'll buy you a drink.
Excuse me, when you teach me that, I'm tired of living alone with my cat.
Sure.
Nowadays I do that job in pearls. This is how we did it at the Lakers. Just do it and we'll go away. Okay. Hey, wait a second, we're not backing. Look how the guys came running like I'm kicking, finger licking, like I'm freaking wicked stunning. Would you pay for stuff I buy? Yes. Bake me cake and pie? Yes. Hold me when I cry? Yes. I will tell you why. Why? I'm too rockin' to lock away. All the boys come to walk away. Dropping jaws to lock away. Watching how I walk away. Love to watch her walk away. Bend and snap. Look how hard it's getting. Bend and snap. And when you got it sweating, spring the trap. The cheer and clap. I depend on my friend. Go Paulette, go Paulette. I depend on my friend. Go Paulette. I depend on my friend called the band. And snap. Bend 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 and snap. Bend. Kyle!
Hey, Paulette, don't forget my stylus.
Do it! Oh, crap.
My God, Emmett, is that you?
Elle took you shopping.
Emmett, you look sharp.
Short one up for L. It's day 3 of the Brooke Wyndham murder trial, and DA Joyce Wright has been grilling Miss Wyndham's pool boy all morning. The waters could get dicey. Let's hope the defense pack their floaties. Over to you, Katie.
Which is why you should clarify for the court exactly what your duties were as pool boy.
Cleaning the pool.
So, Mr. Argentakos, could you please explain to the court what exactly Exhibit A is?
That's my uniform.
And was it Brooke's idea to have you wear this uniform?
Yes.
And could you your relationship was with the defendant.
Brooke and I, we love her.
No further questions.
He was your lover?
No, I doubt he would be called dead of a poor boy in a thong. I just like to watch him clean the filters.
Unbelievable. You're all making me look like an ass up there. Your Honor, I request a 10-minute recess.
10-minute recess? Oh, sorry, I'll take this outside.
Why didn't I know about this disaster?
All right, it's a minor setback.
It's motive, Emmett.
Hey, Paulette, how's it going?
Hey, Al. I just had to call and say thank you. The bend and snap worked. I may have broken Kyle's nose, but I got to spend 4 amazing hours with him in the ambulance in the ER. Oh, it was the most romantic time of my entire life.
Oh, that's so great, Paulette. I'm so happy for you. I told you the bend and snap was like infallible unless the guy is gay or something. I'll call you back.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Watch this. Did you see it?
See what?
Maybe you should do it one more time.
Please. Nichols couldn't have had the affair with Brooke. I just did the bend and snap in front of him and nothing. Clearly, he must be gay.
He did leave a share CD in the pool house once.
Wait, you want to out this guy to stand? Oh, that's crazy. You can't build a legal defense in the bend and snap. We need a proper defense, not a dance.
So you think he's perjured himself, but you can't prove it. If you're wrong, we look both desperate and homophobic.
But if she's right,
And I know I am.
There, right there.
Look at that tan, well tepid skin. Look at that killer shape he's in. Look at that slightly snubbly chin. Oh, please, he's gay, totally gay.
I'm not about to celebrate. Every trait could indicate a totally straight expatriate. This guy's not gay, I say not gay.
That is the elephant in the room. What is it relevant to assume that a man who wears perfume is automatically radically gay?
But look at his frothy, crispy locks.
Look at his silk translucent socks.
There's the eternal paradox of what we're seeing.
what are we seeing?
Is he gay or European? No.
Gay or European? It's hard to guarantee. Is he gay or European?
Well, people look at me.
You see, they bring their boys up different in those charming foreign boards. They play the cutest sports.
In shiny shirts and tiny shorts, gay or foreign fella? The answer could take weeks. They will say things like ciao bella while they kiss you on both cheeks. Gay or European? So many shades of gray.
Depending on the time of day, the French go either way.
Is he gay or European? Or
Wait. Look at that condescending smoke. I've seen on every guy I've got. That is a metro head trick jerk. This guy's so gay. Say no way.
that is the elephant in the room? What is it relevant to assume that a hottie in that costume is automatically radically
Ironically, ironically.
Suddenly, gay, officially gay, officially gay, damn it, gay or European?
I can't relax.
Is he gay or European?
I think it's just as wax.
But they bring their boys up different. It's totally diverse. It's not a fashion case.
If he wears a kilt or bears a purse, gay or just exotic, I still can't crack the code.
His accent is hypnotic and his shoes are pointy toed.
Gay or European? So many shades of gray.
And if he turns out straight on Friday, Saturday,
Is he gay or European? Gay or European? Gay or European?
Wait a minute. Give me a chance to crack this guy. I have an idea of next track.
The floor is yours.
So, Mr. Architapos, this alleged affair with Miss Whitham has been going on for how long?
2 years.
And your first name again is?
Amos.
And your boyfriend's name is?
Carlos. Oh, sorry, I misunderstood. You said boyfriend. I thought you said best friend. Carlos is my best friend. You bastard! You lying bastard! Because I have an announcement. This man is gay and European. There is this great
deserved it, but don't tell anyone else I told you about it. I have a scary reputation to uphold, you see?
Oh, your secret's safe with me. Anyway, I just wanted to thank you again for this opportunity to work with you. I mean, I've learned so much.
It's not about what you've learned. You've got instincts. And I thought you were smarter than that.
Is that the only reason you gave me the internship?
It's been nice working with you, Miss Woods. You can show yourself out.
Well, hello, Marilyn. Looks like you're parted now. You've really earned it.
Water, shut up.
Take back the books and pack up the clothes. Clear out the room and drop off the key. Leave with what's left of my dignity. Get in the car and just go. Chalk it all up to experience. They said I'd fail, but I disagree. Who could say then where my path would lead? Well, now I know. Back to the sun, back to the shore, back to who I was before. Back to my home, back in my own very small pond. Laugh with my friends when I arrive. We'll drop the top and just drive. That's fine with me. Just let me be legally blonde.
There she is, intern of the year.
Thanks for your help and for all you've done. Thank you for treating me decently.
What's wrong?
Maybe someday you could visit me. Give me a call. Say
Wait,
hello.
where are you going?
I'm sorry I'm letting down everyone.
What brought on this?
You did your best with a hopeless case.
That's ludicrous.
You are the best thing about this place.
Hell, you should know.
Callahan hit on me.
He what?
He kissed me. He fired me. There's no reason for me to stay.
What about love? I never mentioned love. Timing's bad, I know. But perhaps if you made it more clear that you belong right here, you wouldn't have to go. 'Cause you know that I'm so much in love.
Back to the sun, back to the shore, back to who I was before.
Please won't you open the door?
Back to the beach, dream within reach. Don't stray beyond.
We both know your worth so much
Some
more.
girls fight hard, some face a trial, some girls were just meant to smile.
I can't speak. Can I just say how much I want you to stay?
It's not up to me, just let me be legally
I
blonde.
need you to stay.
It's not up to me, just let me be legally blonde.
Come on, Rufus. Good boy. Sit.
Wow, he really likes you.
I really like him too.
Thank you so much for walking, Rufus.
That was the least I can do. Consider this training and thank you for staying with me at the hospital.
Trust me, it was my pleasure.
Alrighty then, I think I should be getting back to my route now. Do you
Okay.
need calls?
Wow, all that and he has a job. Bye, Rufus.
Paulette, I just came to say goodbye.
What? Goodbye.
I'm going home to California.
Maybe water so blonde it was sleeping away at the top.
But all I see is a woman who doesn't have to. I used to pray for the day you'd leave. Swore up and down you did not belong. But when I'm wrong, then I say I'm wrong, and I was wrong about you. So listen up, I see no end to what you'll achieve. That's only if you don't turn it round. Prove it to me now, show everyone what you can do. And you look great in dark blue. Get back in the game, back on the case. Take a
at you. She's just a law student.
Well, actually, she can. Your Honor, Rule 303 of the Supreme Judicial Court states that a law student, Miss Elwoods, may represent a criminal in law proceedings.
Only if she has a licensed attorney to supervise her, and without me, she does not.
Actually, she does. I'm licensed. Your Honor, I'll gladly supervise.
Like hell you will. You work for me, remember?
I don't work for you. I work for myself. And I don't need to hit on interns, Professor.
Enjoy prison, Miss Wyndham.
Okay, bye. Thank you, Emma. Thank you so much.
You really think I was going to let you get away that easily?
Miss Woods, any day now, you may proceed. Call your first witness to the stand.
All right. We call Chutney Wyndham to the stand.
Oh my God!
TTP!
Total tragic her.
Okay. Miss Wyndham, what was your relationship to the deceased?
He was my father.
Okay, and did you actually see his murder take place?
No, I was in the shower. When I got out, Brooke was standing over my father's dead body, drenched in his blood.
Oh, boy, that's screwed.
Don't listen to her. It's fine. Go on.
All right. Miss Wyndham, did you happen to see anyone suspicious hanging around?
Suspiciously hanging around in my shower.
No, before that.
I was out getting a perm.
And then you came home and took a shower.
Yes, I was in the shower.
Your Honor, I'd like to go to the bathroom, please.
Shouldn't you have gone before the murder trial?
No, Your Honor, I'd like us all to go to the bathroom together.
Why do girls always do that?
No, Your Honor, I'd like us all to go to the bathroom where this alleged shower took place.
I will allow it, Miss Woods.
Road trip!
Court reconvenes at the scene of the crime. I hope you're not wasting my time. We're on the move to the scene of the crime.
Got stuff to prove on the scene of the crime.
Here we are, at the scene of the crime. Watch where you walk. Don't smudge the chalk.
It's the scene of the crime.
Hush. All right, with the court stenographer, please read that back.
Don't smudge the chalk.
No, before that.
Witness. Yes, I was in the shower.
Right, so on the day of your father's murder, you claim to have gotten a perm. Was this your first perm?
No, I've permed my hair since junior high, about 3 a year.
All right. My associate has just gotten a perm herself. Exhibit B, Miss Enid Hoops.
Oh my God.
ATTP.
Another total tragic perm.
Now, would you claim this perm is similar to your own perm?
Sure.
And once again, you didn't hear the gunshot because you were where?
In the shower.
Exactly. Miss Hoops, would you step into the shower, please?
Oh my God, it's cold.
Idiot! You can't get a perm wet for 48 hours after.
Exactly. Water deactivates the ammonium triglycerate, which completely ruins the perm. You could not have gotten a perm that day, or you couldn't have showered because your perm is still intact. Why would you lie about being in the shower?
I didn't.
Why would you lie about not hearing the gunshot? Why would
Do
you
you
lie?
think I like being older than my dad new arm candy wife? I didn't mean to hurt my father. I didn't mean to shoot him. I thought it was Brooke coming through that door.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Oh my God. Madam life from sitting on the John. Take her into custody. Bye. You're free and we apologize. Oh my God, it's a dream come true. I just knew I could count on you. And no one had to know that I had liposuction on my thighs.
Oh my God, you guys. Hell's all that and a sign of pride. She's alright, McChutney's prison perm and her fake alibi. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my
Okay, I'll see you later.
Look, Elle, I'm sorry I didn't take you seriously before. You've shown me what we can do together, and that we do belong together.
Oh, Warner. Vivian, don't you?
thine own self be true. And it must follow as the night, the day, thou then cannot be false to any man. I believe this wise statement best applies to a woman, a blonde woman. During the last 3 years, she showed me, and taught us all, that being true to yourself never goes out of style. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's valedictorian, Elle Woods.
Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2009,
Here's the part where she gives her big speech. We're so proud, but Al's not one to preach. So she said we could play Where Are They Now? Here we go. Enid practices family law. Vivian's training for the Peace Corps. Warner quits, Eddie makes more modeling anyhow. Callahan ran for governor, but was defeated, of course.
we've had like 3 sold-out nights. It's been amazing because you guys are like so cool. So, and I think we should thank the backstage cast as well first. Woo! There they are. Lighting back there. There's the lighting guys. Hey! And Connor, who has also worked tirelessly and been there through all the rehearsals and all of the dramas and conundrums backstage, and he's seen it all and he knows what's going on. So, yeah, and I mean, these guys have just been working tirelessly to make this whole play a reality and keeping us all in check backstage, which is very, very good of them. And it's a very hard job, but it works. And then, obviously, we have to thank Mr. Ruskovich and Miss Richardson. Mr. Ruskovich is back there. Oh, I can't actually see him. And they directed Daria. Mr. Ruskovich, our principal, and Miss Richardson, right there, who's the drama teacher. They actually directed this whole thing. And they've also worked tirelessly and worked countless amounts of hours to help make this play a reality. And it was hard work. I think it's the toughest musical that we've done so far. And I think that they carried it off amazingly. And like, honestly, it would not be possible without them. Honestly, because it's just they keep us all in check and they get us to learn our lines, and they're so motivational and supportive of all of us. Yeah.
Okay. So, wearing 2 mics right now. If I can just say, teenagers are quite difficult at the best of times. And teenagers, very early on a Saturday morning, are even more difficult. So if I can just say a big thank you from all of us for putting up with our difficult selves and all the whining and moaning and I don't want to be here, it's cold. And the weather, because we have to practice outside, right? The weather and the wind and everything. And the elements and just everything in general. Thank you guys so much. You are amazing, and well, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys.
Take the flowers.
And the plethora of gifts.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, forgive me if I may, got a few notes here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for all of you for joining us here tonight. It has been an incredible journey to bring Legally Blonde to you tonight. A lot of hard work, laughter, and yes, there's been some tears that have made tonight possible. Before I express my thanks to everyone concerned, I really would like to take this opportunity to welcome some very special guests with us tonight. From all around the globe, we have our delegates of all our IES sister schools in the audience. To Dr. Segovia, Mr. McEwen, and the rest of the board of the International Education Systems, we thank you for making the flight over to visit our school and join us here tonight. Hout Bay is proud to host the 9th annual IES Heads Conference. Welcome to Hout Bay. They're sitting over there. Now on to the thanks. A production like tonight doesn't just happen. It really takes a lot of months of preparation, countless hours of hard work, and behind the scenes shenanigans, as Erin said, bring this together. Firstly, I want to thank all the parents. You guys have been amazing. The fetching, the carrying, the helping, the fundraising. Let's give all a hand to the parents. Well done. When Judy and I were sitting going through the list of thanks, it's a bit of a 4-page thing, so just indulge me if you may. I would be remiss if I didn't publicly acknowledge the following people. So firstly to Mr. Neville Kendall, he's sitting over there somewhere, and the team of Welcome and Patrick for making the sets. Well done to you guys. For the amazing choreography, Anita Sales, she was here last night and she was completely blown away. Trust me, she's the one who worked on those Saturday mornings, getting everyone into shape. So to Anita, thank you very much to you. And then the amazing light and sound at the back. Each year we call up our friends at Soundworks and they come and help us, but basically it's Jonathan, Gavin and the rest of the team. Thank you to you guys for your professionalism. To Mrs. Priestman, Bianca Blows, Helen Davies, Arlene Nicholas, they do the ticket booking, the front of house, the poster, the program. I mean, these ladies have worked hard behind the scenes. Thank you to you guys. You're also out there somewhere. To Mrs. Corinne Peterson and her catering team, everything you see set up here tonight has been done by students under the guise of Ms. Corinne Peterson. Thank you to them. They've done an amazing job. Well done, guys. To Sam and Bonnie, they have helped whip the girls into shape as well. So once they got taught the lessons, these two ladies really helped in a lot of the scenes. So to you two, I just want to acknowledge you guys for all your help. So well done. And what's nice that we've been doing this so long, we actually have alumni students who actually volunteer to come back, put themselves through all of this. And I want to just single out 2 of them. First of all, Connor Thompson. Both him and Stuart Brown graduated last year, but Connor has come back and again has done the sound. Connor, you're amazing at what you do. I don't understand all those buttons, but without you, we wouldn't be here. So Connor, thank you very much to you. And this year, you're going to have to come up. So please come out from the box. Yeah. Okay, so no, I'll give it to you afterwards. Is it coming? Okay. Nothing taken. And then the last minute, we had to rope in Stuart Brown. We had a bit of a problem with casting of a male character, and Stuart stepped up. He's been helping all the boys and girls with vocal coaching. He's been there Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, and he was our Dewey tonight and the dad. So Stuart, thank you very much. And then I'd like to call upon Mrs. Christine Sadler and Miss Lisa Gemmel, if you guys can come forward, please, for something. You guys, all the costumes you see, the little bits and pieces that were made, thanks very much to those 2 wonderful ladies. Thank you to you. The cake, the caravan, the banners, the sewing of tablecloths have all been done by an amazing woman, Mrs. Beth Brown. So if you'd like to come forward, thank you very much. She's also helped backstage. Helped backstage getting dressed.
Yeah.
And then finally, I say this every year, but my partner in crime over there, Miss Richardson. This is actually, we were looking in the corridor today. It's our 7th year doing this together. And it's been one hell of a journey. So somehow we work together quite well. We are both a little bit psycho at times. The kids will know about this one. But Judy, there's no one else I'd do this with. Thank you very much to you. Very eager. And then finally, okay, let's try that again. The best for last. Right. I want to pay tribute to these amazing students standing here before us. You know, the backstage crew standing here, I don't really think you appreciate how heavy a church pew is until you have to move it on and off. These guys were amazing. The people on the stage, you know, the stars of the show, the cast of Legally Blonde. I want to thank you for your dedication, your passion, your hard work and commitment to this project. As I say each year, you are the reason why we do what we do. To see you blossom and grow when you take to the stage is a wonderful and truly amazing sight to behold. You will not believe it, but there's many kids on the stage, this was their first attempt at musical theatre, and they really have done an amazing job. You've done yourselves, your parents, and your school proud. And then I thought I'd just continue with the cheese. I want to borrow a line from the show to end off with. It's actually quite cool how you can take a lesson from every musical we do. William Shakespeare once wrote, "To thine own self be true, and it must follow as the night the day. Thou cannot not then be false to any man." I believe this wise statement best applies to the students standing before you tonight. You guys have taught us, both myself, Ms. Richardson, and the audience, and showed us all that being true to yourself never ever goes out of style. Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing students of the International School of Half Praise.
So I do get the last word. We always say, when we're starting to get things going, Mr. Ruskovich always says, "Bring it, come on, bring it." And I want to just tell you, Mr. Ruskovich is the most amazing bringer honor of anything. He really is. It doesn't matter how many things are happening. When he comes to that rehearsal, he inspires, he cajoles, he has so much passion. And that passion you see in each and every one of these wonderful young students. And I am in such admiration of Grant. He is a colleague, he is my boss, and he is my friend. And this is where I get emotional. And I found a quote today, and I bought this little, I think it's a journal, you don't have to write in it, but there's some cool little quotes. And it says here, from your favorite Nelson Mandela, it always seems impossible until it's done. You achieve the impossible all the time. I cannot tell you what has been going on in his head for the last 2 months, and the musical is just part of it. So congratulations to you, and thank you for all your love and support.
And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, have a safe journey home. Thank you very much, and see you next year.